Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to make this little video to explain a little something about the reflection assignment that is associated with Class 4, and specifically it's the listening reflection. Now you may realize that if you can choose to do 4 reflection assignments over the course of the semester, and if you get credit for them, you get credit towards one item towards your final grade. So the reflection assignments are all kind of like this. Well, there's one that's a little different, but they're pretty much like this. The idea is you'll go here, as I kind of showed you, in the Class 4 module. If you click on the listening reflection, you'll open up a window that looks like this. And you'll read through here, and it says that you'll take this, basically it's like a quiz, like a personality quiz kind of thing, but it's based on research. And you go through here and you'll answer some questions, and it'll send you an email sort of giving you a result like that says you're this kind of listener, or this is the kind of listener that you're strongest as. And so I wanted to make a little note about that, because the different listening styles that they name in the results of that quiz, they're not the same as the listening styles that we see in the Adler textbook. And it's not that Adler is wrong, or the people who made that listening test based on the research are wrong, but they just have different terminology. So I think it's kind of important for me to point this out. So I'm going to make some comparisons here. I'm going to draw some lines. So in our class, we talk about task-oriented listening. And in the quiz, task-oriented listening is actually, let me redraw that, is actually action-oriented listening and time-oriented listening, because task-oriented listening is concerned with getting things done quickly and figuring out what actions are required. Now, the next type of listening that we talk about is relational listening. In the quiz, that's called people-oriented listening. And so you'll get a score that says you're this kind of people-oriented listener, and that's about how you relate to people through listening. Next, just to get another color up there, next we have analytical listening, which is in the quiz the same as content-oriented listening, but also critical listening is also grouped in there. And so if you complete this quiz and you get the results sent to you and it says, you score this as a task-oriented listener, or I'm sorry, you score this as a people-oriented listener. What they're really saying is you score that as a relational listener, and you score this as an action-oriented listener. Well, that's part of being a task-oriented listener here. I shouldn't confuse you by having different colors there. And so what you'll have to do when you receive those results from the quiz is you will compare what they say there to the terminology that we're using in the class, and you use that to guide your reflection. So you write a reflection that says, oh yeah, these are my results. This is how it rings a bell with my personal experience. Oh yeah, I'm really task-oriented. I don't really have a lot of time to listen to people. And give a specific example from your life to illustrate that. And then also realize that you're going to be translating the language from the quiz into the language from the class. So it won't say this is your task-oriented listening score. It'll say this is your action-oriented listening score, and this is your time-oriented listening score. And then you have to translate that and say, oh yeah, that's telling me that I'm a very high task-oriented listener. And that tells me something about, oh yeah, this is my experience. I hope that kind of makes sense to you, and hopefully if you're interested in doing this assignment, it'll help you complete the task. Thanks.